Here are your coin tissues.
Please pour only 10 cc of water and see what a wonderful scene. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Check. Oh my god, it's a bit high. Okay, we're back at Maxwell Food Centre and today we're going to try Popo and Nana's Delights. They sell Eurasian and Peranakan food. But even though they sell Peranakan dishes, right, the main attraction here are really the Eurasian dishes. Because Eurasian dishes are incredibly hard to find outside of family homes. Aside from the odd one or two restaurants, Mary's Cafe, Quentin's, finding Eurasian food in a hawker setting is virtually unheard of. Operated by Grace and Christopher Chin. It's a brother and sister team. Grace Chin is the one who does all the cooking. They started this stall at Maxwell Food Centre in about 2015 or so. And they sell a variety of Eurasian and Peranakan dishes which are free of MSG and there's no food colouring at all. They have a stable of about 20 different dishes, but only 4 are offered per day. They will probably announce what's being offered on their Facebook page about an hour or so before they open. The eatery is named after Grace Chin's Indonesian Peranakan paternal grandmother, Popo, and her late Eurasian mother, Nana. So you get popular Eurasian dishes like devil's curry, shepherd's pie, beef smore, as well as some of the more unusual offerings like beef ball curry or zucchini pie. If you're lucky, it really depends on the day which you're coming down. On the Peranakan side of things, the keluak stew with chicken or pork, the Babi are popular here. And then on the rare occasion, they do have some of their own unusual creations like smoked duck pasta or like crab pasta. Today they're offering, unfortunately it's more Peranakan than Eurasian food, because normally they offer 2 Peranakan dishes and 2 Eurasian dishes. But this time, they're offering 3 Peranakan dishes and 1 Eurasian dish. Nonya Ayam keluak, Nonya Babi tempra, Nonya udang nanas masak lemak, and Eurasian fish mole. I would have liked to try more Eurasian stuff, but what to do? We got a new guest.
Hi guys, this is Priyanka. I am Greg's favorite person to eat with. Food writer, freelance writer working in Singapore, living here for about 6+ years. Very excited about today.
Have you tried Eurasian food before?
I have, but I'll be honest, I have tried Eurasian food in restaurants with aircon or in people's homes, but I'm very surprised that there's even one here at Maxwell.
We'll go and get the food now. Should be here, guarding this space. I'll be back, okay?
Okay.
Can I order? 4 things on offer, right? Can I have 1 of each takeaway? No, to eat here. Yeah, thanks very much. Okay, we ordered 4 sets. Let's try the very basic. Okay, let's try the soup first. Okay. Any good?
It's comforting.
Comforting.
Yeah.
Light stockiness to it. Medium savouriness. You get chunky carrots. Look at these. Huge chunky carrots. Check this out.
Also like
Absolutely huge.
Massive.
Massive lotus root as well.
Massive.
There we go. See? Huge. Tastes good.
Nicely cooked through.
Yeah, good. Alright. Very sweet. Every set we have got rice, vegetable soup, and we have one of these main things. Yeah. So it's actually kind of like a complete meal.
I think it's pretty good for $6.
This is the Babi tempra. It's a bit dark.
Good. I feel like the portions are nice and generous.
Yeah, pretty okay, right? It's a lot of meat.
Yeah.
It's a lot of meat.
It's not like there's meat on top and then there's fillers at the bottom.
I mean, they literally fill up the whole bowl. That's per hand for reference.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Initial impressions?
Do you find it very sweet? Like, what do you
No,
think
it's
about
not.
it?
There's definitely a sweetness in it, but it's not overly sweet because it's balanced out with a lot of tangy notes. So they obviously add a little bit of lime.
I taste spice.
There's obviously a lot of pork fat richness inside.
Yeah.
A lot of garlic inside.
Try it with a bit of sambal.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, we haven't shown them the sambal up close.
There we go. But
Whoops.
first time. Just tasting the sambal belacan alone. A lot of lime leaf. They've actually added more of the red chili rather than the small red chilies.
You want to see again? Okay, come. I'm not going to mess it up this time.
She's gonna try it. Is it?
Don't fall. See? Okay.
The top thai.
I have to say, this is the first time I'm trying a humble chapche. So maybe it's not like living up to the mark. I mean, it's okay.
Oh, but it's okay. Alright. My tasted worse. This is actually what I call a little bit above average. So they actually offer black fungus.
Wow.
Huge slice of mushroom fillets. Huge!
Yeah.
Everything's hugely chopped here. A lot of garlic. So as I said, huge. Absolutely huge. Incredibly huge. And this is going straight in my mouth. Oh.
Because Greg's big eats. We're here early, so once we're done, it'll probably be peak lunchtime. So it'll be interesting to walk by to see how many of the nearby office workers actually patronize the stall.
Not many, to be frank.
Maybe this will change things.
Yeah, maybe because it is $6. Office workers are incredibly price sensitive. They would rather pay $3, $4.
Okay, what should we dig into next? Let's do the fish.
The fish mole, oh my god.
Love the plating. Like, the effort taken to put the strips.
Yes,
of green chili.
good chili.
Not bad,
Is
not
that
bad.
green chili it is, right?
It's green chili.
Green chili, yeah.
So that's fish, fried fish in the mak.
Okay, it looks like coconut and turmeric. Oh my god. There's a lot of ginger inside, right?
It's a massive, not massive, I mean, big old piece of onion that formed part of the spice.
Okay, so this is fried fish. I don't know what fish it is. Okay.
I don't love this.
Don't love it right now? Don't love it.
The fish is nicely fried. I think it's the fairly affordable fillets of fish which you get frozen.
Yes, right, yeah.
I think it's something like that. But it's the sauce.
Do you like the sauce? No, right?
It's not punchy like I expected it to be.
Okay,
I don't
now-
know. I have no experience in this dish.
Coming from an Indian girl, okay, who is used to a lot of spice, right?
Yeah.
A lot of spice, strong tastes.
Yeah.
So so she's coming from that perspective.
Yeah.
I'm coming from the Chinese perspective, right?
Okay,
Where
yeah.
it's like as little flavoring as possible.
The ingredient plays the stronger part. The rempa is not
But it's meant to be Portuguese and Indian.
Indian.
It's
My
got no-
people need more spice than this. It's okay lah.
Not to say that there's no flavor.
Yeah.
There is flavor.
There
in
is
it.
flavor, yes, but
it is not how wow.
yeah. See, I know some of you will agree with me. When you see a delicious looking yellow turmeric gravy like this, you're expecting something full of flavor like sayu lode or something like that, right? That's the problem.
The fish is fairly chunky. There's no fishy smell
Yeah.
at all. I'll show you what the fish looks like inside. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a lot of rough chopped ginger.
Yeah.
It's quite a thick coconut maybe. There's kind of like a medium savouriness inside.
I think it's galangal and ginger or just galangal because it's not strong enough to be purely
That's right, yeah.
ginger. That's
Yeah,
what
there's
I
a
think.
bit of tanginess inside.
Turmeric, of course.
You can tell that she wasn't wowed by this. I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
Chicken.
The iconic, quite chunky, quite thick, looks incredibly rich, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try the gravy first. Oh, okay.
Spicy. Spicy good. Loads of tangy tamarind, lots of ginger, lots of...
Oh, but look, oh my god. This is amazing.
It's amazing.
They actually put the whole nut
The whole
inside.
nut. It's also expensive.
Yeah. Normally, what they do is that they take out the nut, they make a paste, maybe they actually mix it with like mincemeat, and then they actually put it back. But here, you're getting a whole nut, so it's just pure wakla. Check this out.
Wow.
What? Oh my
So
god.
excited. I'm gonna fight him for that.
I think there's one over there.
Oh
No,
my
there's
God,
only one.
did
Oh
we
my god.
get two?
Do we get two?
I don't think so. No, look. Half.
Oh
okay,
my god.
half.
Just to show you what it looks like when you break into it, right?
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm going to ruin this if I do it wrong.
Just don't drop it.
I'm going to
Wow. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh God.
Oh my god.
There's so much flavour inside.
It is like the foie gras of the Peranakans.
That doesn't say much, right?
It's incredibly soft and tender, but that's because of the
Yeah.
cooking process.
Normally, buah is strong,
Yeah.
but in this case, it's not so strong. It's definitely got an underlying nuttiness.
So a pungent nuttiness. Easy to pierce pieces. It's boneless in this case.
No, stop. My main bugbear when it comes to chicken buah is that the pieces are never soft. There's quite a strong tanginess in it. The savouriness is not that strong, but it is still nice and rich. So if you're expecting like a salty punch in there, right, there's no salty punch. It's an interesting rendition. I'm not used to it being so tangy. Caveat though, I am Peranakan. So the worst person to actually review Peranakan food is a Peranakan.
Why?
Why? Because for a Peranakan, right, their family recipe is the best.
Right.
There's nothing which can compare, every other recipe out there is wrong, you should be doing it this way. He's still coming from a non-Peranakan, right? Would you vote this yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
I
right?
like it.
You
I like
right?
it, yeah.
So trust her taste, don't
I
trust
like
my
it.
taste. Last dish, right?
Last dish! You know what? This is so pretty. They should see it up
Yeah, yeah.
first. I love the colors going on here.
Udang nanas masak lemak.
This reminds me of Kerala style fish curry. I have it hyped up in my head.
Gravy first. Oh, sweeter. Expected, right?
This is not bad because the sweetness is from pineapple. The pineapple flavor is distinct.
There's chili, obviously. The consistency of the gravy is gravyish, thickinish.
It's not like there's no coconut. There is a bit and it's pleasant.
You get prawns, you get pineapple.
There are
The smallest
enough
prawns, right?
Yeah, smallest prawns.
Smallest prawns. Okay, I love the fact that it's got a lot of little bits inside.
It's obviously a spice paste they have made and not taken out of a packet. Just look at the bits,
Yeah.
like the chili, and then they have this julienne lime leaf
Oh, yeah.
and like little bits of ginger, galangal and stuff. It's like
There are coconut flavors inside, pineapple.
I would say this is sweet. You can see chili in there, but it's not really spicy.
light savouriness, right? Pineapple stewed,
Yeah.
obviously, and soft. If you don't like a lot of sweetness in your food, don't go for this one. If you're also one of those people, right, who like a lot of sour curries, right, or sour stews, right, don't go for this either. In the achar,
It's a pretty ample portion.
yes, right, yeah, it's huge. It's a lot of achar. Oh, achar, man, my god. This is a lot of achar for one person. It's sour, it's sweet, it's spicy.
It's not
there's-
really spicy.
But you do see chili bits here. So it's like maybe too much chili for like a baby. Yeah,
But
so
those who are familiar with the taste of pickling, it's pretty spot on this
Yeah,
achar.
no.
It's good for you because nowadays achar is also on trend because got probiotics.
is that right?
Yeah.
Ah, there you go. Okay, this is the last vegetable. Yeah, I believe this is kind of like a lady's fingers, lightly boiled. I believe it is kind of like dried shrimp powder. Right? Sweet though.
I feel like it was crunchier, but then we got to it last after everything else, so it's gotten soft.
Another caveat, I do not like ladies' fingers.
What?
Even though I know, yeah.
How about when it's deep fried?
I don't mind it. I don't mind the
I
slimy thing.
live for lady finger. Oh my god.
I will eat it, but I'm not fond of it.
Is it because of the slime?
This is really just plain, right?
Yeah.
Plain, yeah.
Yeah, it's plain, it's basic. You know what this would be really good with?
The sambal belacan.
It's light. So I like that because if you already got one of the richer mains, you have something light.
For the sake of the channel, I will take one more.
Put it in the sambar.
Okay, I'll put this on.
I think you will. I would like this. This is a snack. This is like my kind of snack. It's not happy. But you want to tell me what was your favorite? Because mine was the pork.
Pork, right?
Yeah.
Pork, yeah.
Win.
So in order of preference,
Yeah.
Babi tempra, fish mole number 2, okay fine. Prawn curry, pork lard last.
For me, the babi, prawn curry, then the buah keluak and the fish. You
Okay,
see
yeah,
how it's so different? It's so nice to be here. Thanks for having me, Grandpa.
Okay, so
He
thanks
decided
for
that he needed to keep the average age of his future vlogs a bit young. That's what I'm doing here.
Thanks for watching another episode of Greg's Big Eats, okay, where I eat through the whole of Singapore with guests.
Please like, follow, share and subscribe and get your friends too also, because you know I would like Greg to be famous so I can have a famous friend.
Okay, I will see you in the next one, and maybe she as well. Right?
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Bye-bye. Okay, hang on. Okay, I wasn't very happy that I was only able to try one Eurasian dish with Priyanka. So I went back to Maxwell on another day to try another one of their Eurasian offerings. So the last bit of this vlog will start in 3, 2, 1. Test. Today, what they have on offer is a chicken shepherd's pie. That's what it is. It's the only dish on the menu where it doesn't come as a set. And it's really because it's freaking huge. Look at this. I can't imagine them selling this plus like side dishes for like $6 because it just doesn't make economic sense. I'm just gonna try the mashed potato. It's got a nice crusty top on top because it's been baked. Oh, okay. It's wonderfully smooth. It's got a slight butter richness. It's also salted as well, but not overly salted. It's like really good mashed potato. Now the inside, it's like a medley of like the classic frozen veg trio. Corn bits, peas and carrots. It's got minced chicken, it's got also chicken bits as well. Nice. It's got a slight tomato sheen over it, and it's very lightly savoury, nice and moist, meaty. You can still taste the flavour of the vegetables inside. The vegetables still retain their crunch, and it's so moist. There's actually a little bit of liquid at the bottom here. I'm okay with chicken, but I would wish for a minced beef or lamb version. It'll be interesting to see how they do it here. It's packed with filling. Look at this. That's the container. That's how much filling there is. Talk about value for money. Try this together with a bit of minced chicken, vegetable, and the mashed potato as well. Okay. Together it makes so much sense. Just enough savouriness, just enough vegetable flavour, just enough tomato flavour. You have the mashed potato covering, which actually makes up for the lack of savouriness in the filling itself. This dish is huge. It could actually feed 1.5 people, 2 people, and for $6, it's amazing. I would say the portions are just right for me, but for a small eater, I would strongly suggest that you share with another small eater. Now that I've actually tried the Peranakan side of things and the Eurasian side of things, for me personally, the Eurasian dishes are really the star of the show, but everything is lightly flavoured, very delicately flavoured here. So the fish mole, the shepherd's pie, they're all winners in my book. The Peranakan dishes I'm not so impressed with because I'm also Peranakan myself. So I've got a certain preconceived notion of what Peranakan food should actually taste like. Maybe if you're the kind of person, you tend to prefer your flavours more on the sweeter side or more on the sour side, but it's not too savoury, then okay, fine. This place is for you. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Greg's Big Eats, where I eat through the whole of Singapore. If you've enjoyed this episode, give me a like, subscribe, and comment below. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Lovingly tossed around by my lovely assistant. Yeah, right.